The 68th Independence Day was celebrated with much pomp and pageantry today at the courthouse. The celebrations were held under the auspices of President Maithripala Sirisena.
The 68th Independence Day celebrations, which was held under a theme of One Country, a Colossal Force, got underway ceremonially with the arrival of President Maithripala Sirisena. A 2-minute silence was observed in remembrance of fallen war heroes who sacrificed their lives for the motherland. Subsequently, the President was accorded a Guard of Honor by the Tri-Forces. A 21-gun salute was then accorded. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, Opposition Leader R. Sambandhan, Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca, former President Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga, former First Lady Hema Premadasa, ministers, MPs, ambassadors and many other distinguished guests were present to celebrate 68 years of independence of Sri Lanka. Addressing the nation, President Maithripala Sirisena pledged to protect the country's independence, territorial integrity and the people's respect.
If we analyze or interpret the independence we gained, I believe that there is a vast difference in what our people expected in 1948 and what the people expect today, 68 years later. At this moment, when we have spent 68 years for the task of building our country after the victory we achieved as a result of the struggle carried out by the national heroes of the decades of 1930s and 1940s in unity, irrespective of their religion, race or caste, we have to ask the question from our own conscience whether we have solved the problems left for us by those who invaded our country. But if we had fulfilled the task to build unity, reconciliation, brotherhood and friendship, we wouldn't have faced the barbaric terrorism which lasted for 26 years after its commencement at the beginning of the decade of 1980s. I trust that we should look at the meaning of the freedom in a new angle and a new meaning. We are today living in an era in which democracy has been strengthened. We are not living in an era where the kings reign supreme. We had to face a resolution at the United Nations Human Rights Council as a result of the failure to take appropriate steps that we should have taken in the post-conflict era of the country. There are incorrect interpretations given about the resolution presented to the United Nations Human Rights Council. I clearly state that we are facing these resolutions in order to protect the pride and dignity of our country, our people and our security forces. Some political rivals with hopes of capturing power are giving false interpretations to mislead the people about the government's process of implementing these resolutions. I clearly state that it will be the freedom, democracy, reconciliation which will be brought by implementing these resolutions. On this day, as we celebrate the 68th anniversary of the independence, I pledge and assure you as the first public servant, Commander-in-Chief of the Security Forces and President that we will fulfill all these responsibilities while safeguarding the independence and the territorial integrity, strengthening of the reconciliation process in the country as well as protecting the dignity of the government, security forces and the people.
රජයක් විදිහට සාමූහිකත්වයෙන් මුහුණ දෙන බව විශේෂයෙන්ම සඳහන් කරන්නට ඕනේ.
The President also commented on the program of the current government.
දූෂණය වංචාව
The steps taken by the government to eliminate bribery, fraud and corruption and waste from the country during the last year have resulted in significant successes. Especially, we have ensured a broad media freedom in our country in accordance with our policies on media freedom. The freedom given to us and the media which is enjoyed today has now come to a point where I have to emphasize the importance of using that freedom with wisdom, responsibility and discipline. I will caution that if the media freedom is not properly used, any future government could curtail media freedom once again. I would like to mention to political rivals to commit themselves to fulfill their responsibilities in this regard, using their knowledge and wisdom while enjoying the freedom, democracy and all other rights ensured by us.
විශේෂයෙන්ම දේශපාලන ප්‍රතිවාදීන්ටම මේදී සඳහන් කරන්න කැමතියි.
The might of the country's tribal forces, the police and civil defence force was demonstrated at the event with the participation of over 8,000 servicemen and women who marched down Corfest Green.
ඒකීය ශ්‍රී ලංකාවක් තුළ වෙසෙන ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයන්ගේ අභිමානීය විධාතාවෙන් සිංහල ප්‍රතිභාවක් රැළක් ක්‍රියා ගමන් ගන්න ආකාරය ශ්‍රී ලංකා දචේරගත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුද හමුදාව ශ්‍රී ලංකා නාවික හමුදාව ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව පොලිසිය සිවිල් ආරක්ෂක බලකාගුරුවන්ගේ කණ්ඩායමක් ඒ සමගින් ගමන් කරනවා 68 කට නිදහස් දිනේ ඒ අභිමානීය සියලු ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයන් එක්ක ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ජාතිය ඒකීයත්වය වෙනුවෙන් කටයුතු කිරීමේ අභිමානයයි පවුල් විසින් මේ මොහොතේදී මූර්තිමත් කරමින් ශ්‍රී ලංකා तांत्रिक समाजवादी जनराज्य जनाधिपति सिविल गमन करू
ஜனாதிபதி மைத்ரிபால சிறிசேன அவர்களுடைய அணிவகுப்பு மரியாதையை ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளும் இந்த நிகழ்விலே பல படை பிரிவுகளின் அணிவகுப்புகள் இப்பொழுது இடம்பெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றன. ஒரே தேசம் மகா சக்தி என்பது இந்த தேசிய சுதந்திர திருவிழாவின் துணைப்பொருளாக அமைகின்றது. சந்தர்ப்பத்தில் முப்படைகளின் தளபதிகள் இப்பொழுது அணிவகுப்பு மரியாதையில் ஈடுபட்டுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள்.
පෙරගමන් අපේ ගමන් ගන්නා නිලධාරීන්ගේ උත්තමාචාර්ය ජනාධිපති මණ්ඩලයට යුද හමුදා විශේෂ බලකා නියෝජනය කරමින් වර්තමාන යාපනය ආරක්ෂක සේනාධිපතිතුමා විශේෂ බලකා අධිපති ලෙස කටයුතු කරන ලබන මේ ජනරාල් මහේෂ් දේනානායක ලබනවා. ඒ වගේම ශ්‍රී ලංකා නාවික හමුදාව සමිතිය අධ්‍යක්ෂ නාවික පුද්ගලයන් කොමඩෝර් සුනිල් වීරසිංහ සහ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව නියෝජනය කරමින් ආරක්ෂක සාමාන්‍ය ප්‍රධාන උපදේශක
The 68th Independence Day celebrations closed with an uncommon element, the rendering of the Tamil version of the national anthem.